Hi everyone, I'm Ella. I'm a footballer, a sports researcher, a bit of a sports journalist as well, and today I want to talk about women's football and why I love it so much. It's no secret that football is traditionally considered a boys' sport, and to this day, many people still think like that. So why is that? Let's start from the very beginning. Socialisation is the process through which we learn the norms of society, especially when we're young. That means learning what's considered culturally acceptable or not for ourselves, and in this case, for our gender. Football then is a sport which is historically considered as for boys and men. That means even to this day, it's boys who are more likely to get a football as a birthday present, and it's boys who are more likely to be taken to the park to play football, and it's boys who are more likely to be taken to a football match. This is not always the case, but very often it is. That means it could take girls up to the age of secondary school to give football a go. And even then, if they have gendered PE lessons, that is, the boys participate in certain activities, football, and girls participate in others, perhaps traditionally considered feminine activities like dance and netball, girls might never have the opportunity to give football a go. If you kick a ball to a boy who's been playing football since he's learnt to walk, and you kick the same ball to a girl who's never kicked a ball in her life, who's going to feel more confident to kick that ball back to you? That is the impact of socialisation on girls' and women's participation in football. As I mentioned before, this isn't always the case. Some girls do play football from a really young age, but even then, the journey isn't as smooth as it is for boys. Having a local football club doesn't automatically mean there's going to be a girls' or women's team. There often isn't. That means that girls and women have to travel further to train and even further to play matches. That is where very committed parents come in. More often than not, boys get the first choice of pitches and training times, and girls get the least desirable of both. That means the latest training times, the worst pitches, and the smelliest changing rooms. Even when faced with all of these barriers to participation and progression in football, girls and women are still putting their boots on and thriving. Football requires discipline, resilience, and physical strength. It's about training your body to be strong and using it to work with other strong, powerful females. Building up this physical strength is when girls and women who play football become mentally stronger, because being physically present on a once male-only dominated space is an incredibly empowering experience. We have a right to be there, and we're proving that despite the constant lack of support and opportunities for girls and women in football, we've made it to kick off. And that's why women's football should be celebrated, and why it's so important to recognise the barriers that still exist in the game in order to support girls and women in football.